Ah, hello, everyone. Sorry, I was just having a little panic attack before we started streaming. Uh, Today we're playing a game from like 2009, and I foolishly thought that I could figure out how to get it running properly yesterday. And I was incorrect. I hadn't figured it out, so I just spent like the last 20 minutes trying to get everything right. But we're good. Hi, everyone. How's it going? So today we are going to be playing a game called Emerald City Confidential. It's a game I played when I was a kid, but I have no memory of it other than it being like a point and click mystery game. So if you like the Nancy Drew games, you'll like this. And I remember there's a sexy lion. And I think that's all that you need to know, really. So unfortunately, because I had technical issues before we started, I didn't have time to test the audio, so if the music ends up being too loud or something, y'all just have to let me know, and we'll figure it out. But it'll be fun. All right, let me see. Yeah, it turns out games from 2009 aren't really meant to run on modern computers. Okay.
The warehouse district. For months I've been following a trail of clues.
I don't watch his streams, but I watch his YouTube videos. I love Brutal Moose.
That's right, Lion. I've almost got you.
There's something with Debbie Ryan and I. We're twin flames, maybe is the word.
Need to get into that warehouse and see what you've been up to.
But yeah, we are a sassy detective living in the Emerald City. The music, the voice, okay. You can also, I love the options. You can adjust the walking speed so you can be like straight, ally, gay. Fun. Right. Turn up like that. Beep. Okay. Yeah, the art style's really cute. And it's based on a lot of the Wizard of Oz books, which I haven't read, so there's a lot of references that I'm going to miss. But if you've read the books, you'll appreciate them.
Used by the law-abiding to open crates. I'll just take it. You never know.
Let's do it to him.
All right. Let's see what's in there.
It felt appropriate with like all the Wicked leaks recently. I've been in a Wizard of Oz mood, you know?
What the? Poppy gas. The oldest trick in the book.
Happens to the best
If
of
I was
us.
awake, I might have felt ashamed.
Oh god, that is a broken wrist. That is perma limp wrist.
Don't panic, Petra. You've been in worse scrapes. Let's see, what should I do?
Climb, obviously. I'm an expert.
No good. I'm not strong enough to pull myself up.
If it were me.
I don't have anything to cut the rope with.
Alright.
Even if I could wiggle free, I'd just fall to my death. And just between you and me, I don't want to do that. I'd pride
Speak for
myself on
yourself.
being an independent gal, and I really hate to do this. But when push comes to shove,
I didn't really notice the wig, I guess.
Hello? Anybody out there?
Is it like really far back on her head?
Use a little help. Anyone? Help!
So, you're awake at last. You're lucky I'm feeling generous,
The walk
or
cycle.
I'd charge you for my time.
Oh, really?
Guilty as charged.
Guilty is right. I've got enough evidence to put you away for life.
Oh my, that is.
I forgot that she dyed her hair blonde. I did know that.
I am good at solving problems. I wonder, how should I solve?
See, isn't the lion a little sexy? Just a little bit? I'm glad.
You call yourself a lawyer?
No.
I'm glad my video brought you
Call
here.
myself the best lawyer.
Rude. I'm right here.
Intend to stay that way.
Yeah, because I feel like I miss, I posted on my community tab a little while ago,
Was in that
but I miss like half the community tab posts that people make. So I figured not that many people saw
Don't
it.
play coy with me. You know what warehouse.
Do you mean that warehouse that burned to the ground no less than 20 minutes ago?
What?
A freak accident, quite sudden. I'm afraid that nobody will know what was in that warehouse now.
Ha! You fell right into my trap.
All part of the
Someone
plan.
will fall into something, but I don't think it will be me.
Enough talk. You wouldn't believe the amount of evidence I've got against you.
You mean the evidence that was in your coat pocket?
What? Hey, where did it go?
Oh, it's quite secure, I assure you. Anyway, I wish I could stay in charge.
I wish all criminals just ate evidence.
Do give my regards to the ground.
Burn. That is like a click level burn.
Something about that lion makes my blood boil.
It's true. Little known
I'm
fact.
gonna nail that guy. I'm gonna collect enough evidence and make it stick. Of course, until then, I have other.
If they want the young people to watch the movie, they gotta put some furry content in there. It's what we want. Oh, we're good.
Lady, I'm flying here.
I'm walking here.
by the gum transit system. How embarrassing.
I don't know how her wrist is still like
Available?
attached to her body at this point.
Just take me home. Plumley Street.
All right, hold on.
You know, us lawyers, we love the drama, so not that that's a thing that I do on a regular basis, but it's the dramatic flair that comes with the practice. Center of culture, commerce, diversity, as well as greed, corruption, and dishonesty. Is there hope for this fair city and the kingdom that surrounds it? One detective is trying to find out. Emerald City Confidential. Knowing Tumblr, Dr. Dilliman must already be
That's the 5th
a
time
Tumblr
you
sexy man.
told me. I'll get him one day.
Yeah.
Who am I kidding? Did the bad guys ever get punished these days? I even lost my journal chasing that lion around the city.
Your journal.
Can I be a detective without a proper journal?
You can't.
That reminds me. I think I have a spare journal in my file cabinet. I should take a look and see.
Hi. I'm glad you liked it. Okay, thank you. Thank you. There we go. I think she might be a character in this game, if I'm remembering correctly.
My file cabinet key. I'll just take this.
But keep the fun facts going.
My spare notebook should be in here. I'll just take a look.
There better be a to-do list in this game. Clues.
If I uncover anything interesting or worthwhile, I'll write it down. It saves me from needing
Classic.
to remember every word people say.
That is generally how notes
I
work,
always
yes.
feel lost without my journal. You hear that, Emerald City? I'm packing a new notebook and I'm not afraid to use it. A knock. Hey, Lion! If that's you, I suggest you beat it.
I beg your pardon.
Never mind. I'll be right there. Come on in.
So,
Thank you.
so are her and the wizard not good then? Or was it like a
What can I do for you?
he pretended to be her father
You can call me
situation?
D.
All right. D. What
Oh, here's Dorothy, by the way.
I'm looking for someone. His name is Ansel, my fiance.
This better be how she looks in the new
How long
movie.
has he been missing?
I haven't seen him for several months. He likes to travel.
He's a vlogger.
Well, I heard that he got back 2 nights ago, but I haven't seen him.
Girl.
Nobody has seen him. He just vanished.
Or
Who told you he was back?
Nobody. I have a magic device that keeps tabs on him.
A magic device.
that's healthy.
Those are illegal.
I have a magic license. I'm not breaking.
I don't know if I would forgive him, but good for her, I guess.
Say.
He was visiting Gillikin country before entering the city. Aside from that, nothing. I have to know what happened to him. Can you help me?
A missing fiance? Sounds like a case of cold feet to me. Still, a case is a case. Next month's rent is due soon, and I could use the emeralds.
Thank you. Yeah, we're a Deborah Pop Stan account here.
Emeralds. 500 more when you find them.
I also, the commenters told me Pop is her mother's maiden name, so that's probably what that was. And they were trying to keep her identity like private.
D.
I knew you were the right woman for the job. Here's a picture of him.
Where can I contact you? If
Oh
I find
boy, he's so
I'll
handsome.
contact you. I'll be watching. If I need to speak to you, you'll hear from me.
Great. I not only have a client, but a guardian angel, too.
See?
The warning signs whirl around me like a tornado, but the money is too good to pass up. Wait a minute. Tornado. I wonder.
She was in one of those. Hey, what about that traumatic event you went through?
Excuse me, Miss Gale.
Yes?
Uh-huh.
Oh, very clever. You might just solve this after all.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm just like so used to Judy Garland.
That little girl who blew her way into Oz over.
But Wizard of Oz made me think that tornadoes were going to be a much more present threat in my life. I was very afraid of thunderstorms because thunderstorms were the on-ramp to tornadoes.
Wave her magic wand,
And like I lived in Texas at one point, so the fear wasn't so irrational,
and I certainly
but it like really ramped up when I was older and I was not living anywhere near
keep going.
Tornado Alley.
Ansel was in Gillikin country. That means he came through the North Gate. That's probably where I should start.
Okay. Ugh, so many tips. Sketches. Oh, maybe we're gonna get some pills later, guys. That'll be fun. True. We sure will. Business card plan. I love that. Okay. Guess we should just head out. So many instructions. Okay. Got it. Can we just walk around? Yeah. Okay. I kind of want to see what the faster walk cycle looks like, because that's pretty fast. All right. This is me just walking about. That is fun, but I think I'll keep it like down here. Kind of takes me out of the experience. TikTok?
Of all the soldiers to be on duty, TikTok is the second to last one I want to see. Still, beggars can't be choosers. TikTok, it's been years.
Petra, what is your business here?
Charming as ever. I have some questions for you.
That is your privilege.
I'm looking for a man named Ansel. He was last reported coming through this gate 2 nights ago.
It was ahead of the time. This game predicted TikTok.
Named Ansel came through this gate 2 nights ago or ever.
You're sure?
Affirmative. My memory
Oh,
is
hi, Goose.
infallible.
Were you on duty 2 nights ago?
Negative. I was on duty in the palace.
Then how do you know for certain who came through the gate?
I have memorized the records. Nobody named Ansel came through here.
Could he have used a false name?
Oh, you can kind of see him.
Using
He's
a
right
false
there.
name is a felony.
But
People committing crimes?
It is within the parameters of possibility.
how can we find out for sure?
If you have a photograph of the man, I can cross-reference him with the name he gave.
Have you seen this man?
Ansel, do you recognize him?
Affirmative. He did not use the name Ansel when he entered the city. He will have to report back to me and tell the truth in order to avoid prosecution.
Maybe I can tell him for you. What was his destination?
I'm honestly surprised there aren't more, like, Wizard of Oz reboots that I know of.
The residence of Miss Betsy Bobbins.
Thanks a mil, TikTok.
Only doing my duty.
Like, we never saw Tim Burton make a spooky Wizard of Oz movie. I wasn't paying attention to Ansel's trail. Traveling to 43 Granetta Lane. Okay, cool. TikTok talk. Sure. Yeah, who needs the rules? Who copied who? I mean, Trisha is a lyrical genius, so... Oh, it's the map. Didn't she get a perfect score on her SATs or something like that? I remember that would always be a fact because people would be like, I know you think that Kesha is this dumb drunk slut, but did you know that she's smart? So everyone would be like, wow. A dog walking on its hind legs or something. As if she wasn't already a lyrical genius.
Granetta Lane is one of the nicer streets in the Emerald City. At least they clean it once.
Of course he did.
More than you can say for my name.
I knew it. Tim Burton would. I wouldn't really want to see it because I feel like Tim Burton...
Hey, does Betsy
I mean, he
Bobbins-
did the Wednesday show, right? But I feel like he hasn't done a lot of good stuff lately. And he's
You got
kind of,
questions? You ask.
like a lot of people, kind of problematic, so...
To see the missus without my say-so.
Who is she?
If you don't know, then why are you bugging her?
Her name came up in an investigation I'm working on.
Investigation? What does the guard want with Betsy?
I'm not with the guard. I'm freelance.
Look, Betsy don't get...
Oh, thanks, Passable. Don't worry, all of my videos are longer videos these days.
For myself.
I feel like my brain isn't capable of, like, being concise.
I only let Betsy's boyfriends get past this door. Well,
No girlfriends?
Deliveries?
men send her
Postmates.
flowers, jewelry, clothes, what have you. She doesn't
The life I want to live.
but she takes the presents.
As she should. Alright, well, I'll need to seduce this woman. Yeah, for the mission, we need to flirt with this woman. I agree. I can't get over it. Oh, I didn't even realize I was standing there. I thought this was a cutscene. Odd-looking man.
A man in a white suit is leaning against my office building. There's something very strange about him. Can't quite put my finger on it.
I feel like that's how people must react to me, like, on a daily basis.
Evening, Petra.
You know my name?
Of course.
How? Do I know?
I feel like I know this guy's voice.
I hope not.
There's like 10 people who voice in video games, voice act.
Mystery, does it not?
Great. A nut. And right outside of my office, too. Sure.
It's the
whatever you say.
Scarecrow. Ask for a hint. Don't patronize me. Can you go somewhere else?
We are all travelers in the wilderness.
Oh,
of
thanks,
the
Reg.
world.
Great. Travel away from here. You're scaring away potential customers.
If it was worth doing, it would have been
The thing
done
is,
already.
I kind of wish I could do shorter videos because that means I could upload more. But the thing is, I have an idea for something, and then I find like 10 other things that are vaguely related to it, and I can't not include it, you know?
Frightener of birds who have done nothing wrong. My head once was weighed down by leadership, but now rests easy on this street corner.
There's nothing easy about you, mister.
Hmm.
A straight answer, please. Who are you?
Your eye sees only what your mind is prepared to comprehend.
You know what? Forget it. I don't care who you are. Here's 5 emeralds. Go away.
Let's just keep bullying this man.
That it often costs too much.
This guy makes
Real.
my brain hurt. I guess I'll just have to deal with him.
It's like every 10-hour video essay. The problem is capitalism.
Anything interesting in the paper?
Before I read it, I was uninformed. Now I am merely misinformed.
Well, actually, journalists do good work, but, you know.
I think you're crazy.
Madness is often logic overtaxed.
You're overtaxed, all right.
I don't even know what that's supposed to mean.
See you around.
I love how we got nothing out of this conversation other than just bullying this stranger. Oh wait, I don't need to be in here. Silly me. Oh, I thought maybe we could go down the streets. Just try here.
And that, as we say, is that.
You mean it? They won't bother me again?
Not anymore. They decided to take a long vacation.
Oh, how delightful.
Now, about my fee.
Of course. How many buttons did you say?
I didn't. I said emeralds. 10,000 of them. You are able to pay, aren't you? Because if not, I do believe those men left some documentation behind.
They did?
Yes. Frightfully clumsy of them.
Well, don't you worry about little old me. You'll get your money.
That makes sense.
I'm counting on it, Scraps. Contact my office. My, you do turn up in the strangest places.
Lion.
She remembers me.
I love how he wears clothes but not shoes. That's where he draws the
Don't let
line.
the door hit you on the way out. Creep. Scraps.
Hello, neighbor. Thanks for dropping by.
Even after all these years of knowing her, I still can't get used to the sight of a living, talking patchwork quilt. Still, if there's any city where a patchwork girl could gain employment, this was
No,
it.
she's such a slay. Look at her.
You look troubled, Scraps.
I do? Oh no, I'm perfectly happy. Or do I mean unhappy? Either way, I must find it.
Find what?
My green button. I've dropped it somewhere in the store. Can you be a dear and look for me?
A quest in a point-and-click
Like I used
game?
to be.
I wonder.
What was the
But I want to
last
know
thing
the
you
drama
did?
first.
Nothing. Or was it something? Oh, it
I
doesn't
forgot this is her whole
Got
bit.
one.
Gonna be difficult.
He's bad news, Scraps. Stay away from him.
Oh, stop overreacting.
This is like me talking to all my friends about their shitty
Something,
boyfriends.
right. So, how's business, Scraps?
Fantastic. Or is it terrible? Oh well, it's either one or the other. You buying
Mhm,
anything
mhm.
today?
I might. I'm richer than normal tonight. Bye, Scraps.
Anyways, I'm just gonna get the button. I don't mean to be an epic gamer, but I'm pretty sure it's right here.
Is this the button you're looking for?
No, that's not it. Or do I mean yes? That's it.
Is it or isn't it?
I used to actually wear heels like to high school voluntarily and like little stilettos like that too. I can't even remember the last time I've worn a heel.
If you find any more, bring them
Looks
here.
good though.
I'll be sure to reward you.
Sure, I'll keep an eye out.
Oh, I'm glad because I love the review videos like the H2O video and the Click video. It's been a while since I've done something like that. H2O was just such a fun series. Like, I think it's rare. Um, it's rare for a show to hold up that well.
Hello there.
Most of the things I look back at from my childhood, I'm like,
Anything
oh,
new for sale?
this was awful in like 20 million different ways. But that really wasn't the case with H2O. It was just fun.
Confusing sometimes. But look at these flowers. Aren't they pretty?
Very colorful.
They come from all four corners of Oz. I almost wish I didn't have to sell them.
I get like, even to this day, I still get copyright claims on that video.
Tell me about those flowers.
Aren't they just
And it's all from like the same company. And my third one, the third season of that series,
Oh yes.
I made that video a fundraiser video, and it really annoys me because they'll always copyright claim it as if we haven't had the same conversation like 20 times. And I'm like, you're just taking money away from charity.
I'd like to buy some
So
flowers.
That's awful.
we have to do this
Wonderful.
every time.
Oh, it doesn't matter. It's 5 emeralds.
Hi, Vivi.
Here you go.
I can mix it.
Yes, we'll be playing Stardew Valley on
Which ones do you want?
Thursday. I wanted to change it up today, you know. But we do like to have fun around here. I'm a yellow gal.
Those yellow flowers and red flowers.
What a horrible selection. Or do I mean beautiful?
Yeah, I've gotten all the claims released.
Right up.
Thanks.
Like, they always release it. The thing is, it's like an AI thing where they just auto-flag it. And there's like a German company that has distribution rights. There's an American company, an Australian company. It's like all different versions of the same entity. So they're like, I guess, not caught up in the loop. So they'll auto-flag it. And then I'll be like, hey, this is fair use. And then they'll release it usually in like a day.
Bye,
But
Snaps.
Toodaloo!
yeah, that's kind of the thing. I actually got a copyright claim on my Debbie Ryan video on the Haunting Hour clip. And luckily I was able to get that released in like 12 hours. They were pretty fast about it. Because a lot of those things, when it comes to like TV shows, are just like AI and they're not actually looking at it. But I was going to include in my YouTuber Tours clip an interview done by the Hollywood Fix. And that guy copyright claimed my whole video because I featured 30 seconds of his interview with Taylor Kniff. You know who's watching interviews about Taylor Kniff? Nobody. So I just like removed that part of the video and I'm like, okay, sir, guess you don't want the free promo.
I have a delivery.
Yeah, the YouTube copyright system is, I don't know if you've heard, it's not great.
Nice try.
What?
Hey!
Tell whoever ordered those flowers to do better next time.
She doesn't like flowers?
Oh, she loves flowers. Just not those.
What kind of
Oh.
flowers does she like?
Not
You-
those.
He's gonna make me guess the color. Alright, well, this will be a fun little jaunt. Well, since we're gonna be guessing, I'm just gonna turn up the walk speed. Magenta, purple.
Scraps.
Hello there.
Alright, we'll do purple next time.
I'd like to buy some more.
I'm not made of money, so we'll do it.
Sure thing. That'll be 5 emeralds.
Here you go.
I can mix a bouquet of 2 types of flowers. Which ones do you want?
That's so hard.
Put together a bouquet of purple flowers and...
This is so stressful.
blue flowers.
What a horrible selection. Or do I mean beautiful?
No,
Coming right
it
up.
was not the right
Thanks.
color choice. I have to guess 2. There's gotta be a...
Toodaloo!
There's probably a clue that I missed because this feels silly, right? This guy is just gonna be chomping down.
Delivery for Betsy.
You do, huh? Well, let's see it. Nice try.
Chomp, chomp, chomp. Yeah. Let me see. I mean, I got that far. Something she likes. Munchkin Country and Quadling Country. That's
Ordered those flowers to do better next time.
yellow
She
and
doesn't like
red.
flowers?
Oh, she
I'll go
loves
check the map.
flowers. Just look
Yep. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think it's... I'm gonna look at the map, but I think it's red and yellow. Quadling. Red and blue. Okay. That's kind of an ugly color combo, but go off, sis. My first one was just straight yellow. And then it got more complicated on me. But we're speeding.
Scraps. I'd like to buy some more flowers.
Sure thing. That'll be 5 emeralds.
Here you go.
I'm glad money isn't actually like a factor in this game, because
Flowers. Which ones do you want?
I'll take a bouquet of red flowers and...
Blue.
flowers.
What a horrible selection.
hi, fearsome fish.
What do I mean beautiful?
I guess so. I mean, this is a children's game, so... I forgot what I was doing for a second. Yeah, turn down the working speed. Yeah,
Bye, Scraps.
Toodaloo!
I definitely... I feel like if I wasn't streaming, I feel like I could have... If I wasn't streaming, I could have figured it out for sure. But like, you know, there's a lot of things going on, so I feel like I missed the part about her traveling to different places. But it's okay.
I have a delivery for Betsy.
You do, huh? Well, let's see it.
Yeah, even that's actually a little too fast. Sorry. Because actually, unlike a lot of games,
like those. Go on in.
this walking speed, like the default, is pretty decent. A lot of point-and-click games make it way too slow. And they don't have an option to speed it up. Yes, I did find out the wolf game. It's called Wolf Quest. But I did love that, like, people
Betsy Bobbins?
guess like 5 or 6 different games, and I love that there's so many online wolf games that have had an impact on people in their childhood.
Nobody. They're from me.
Well, thanks, but I think you got the wrong idea.
Boo.
Nothing like that. I just have a few questions.
Boo.
I'm looking for a man named Ansel.
What, he missing us something?
You know him?
Yeah, I know him, lousy lowlife.
Did she also come here on a tornado? Is that how everyone arrives here? Like the Spirit Airlines of Oz?
Did Ansel come here 2 nights ago?
Yeah, he tried to. Told me he needed to hide out for a week or so. Said he found something big. Whatever.
What do you
I
know
didn't
about
care.
big?
I'm through with that loser. I gave him 5 minutes before I sent the guard after him.
Good for you.
What happened when the guard showed up?
He ran away, the loser.
A shipwreck in Oklahoma?
I don't know. Why don't you ask the guard?
Maybe I will. Which guard was it?
Thank you. Yes, please watch the Debbie Ryan video on loop.
A feeling of cold dread creeps up my spine.
I'm glad people like it. The day I upload things, I always, it's gotten to the point where I've looked at the footage so much that I've grown to hate it, and I kind of go through the cycle of hating and loving the things that I've uploaded.
How do you know Ansel?
But celebrity deep dives are really fun, and Debbie Ryan was really fun.
No, we met at the university.
Good, good. That's what everyone should be doing.
Real romantic. Until his money ran out, that is.
He's broke.
He was.
Everyone should be a Debbie stan after watching this. I think she might be my favorite person that I did a deep dive on, genuinely.
Ansel was a student at the university?
Him? Ha! Don't make me laugh. He did some work for him. Not sure what.
As leads go, it was a small one. Still, it was worth checking out.
We all have cringe clips, though, you know?
Where's Ansel now?
I certainly do.
How should I know? If I had my
If I was a Disney star when I was 13,
Find Ginger.
I wouldn't be a star today, let's just say that.
know?
You said you were friends.
Doesn't mean I know where she
Okay,
is
yeah,
all
no
the time.
spoilers, no spoilers.
If I want to find a guard, I just ask another guard.
Where can I find Ginger?
How would I know?
You said you were friends.
Doesn't mean I know where she is all the time.
True.
If I want to find a guard, I just ask another guard.
I wonder what they're hinting at.
I might be
Couldn't
back.
guess.
Sure, just tell Hank to let you through.
I love the Selena Gomez clip where she's like, got a little blue going on. Thought I'd do something fun and different for the Teen Vogue party. I feel like I've already said this already, but I did have blue streaks during the pandemic, and I really wish I could have those back. I loved being the blue-haired liberal. It's my best era. I'm sad that was before I started YouTube.
Hey, TikTok. I have some more questions for you.
You may ask.
Guard.
Do you still talk to General Ginger?
Talk about the old times.
She is my commanding officer.
Ginger outranks TikTok now? There's no justice. Where can I find her?
We support other women.
Has responded to a disturbance at the dock. She should still be there if you wish to speak to her.
I don't, but thanks.
Ask some general
I
questions.
have some general questions.
Any question put to me, I will answer within reason.
We're a detective. Oh, there were more. I thought that was the question. So why does the city need such a huge
Why does
gate?
she need such a huge gate?
You were here when the Phanphasms attacked the city, were you not?
Yeah, I remember. They came from the north.
Precisely.
If it were me, it'd be a whittle
Resistance will
gate.
be strongest.
It's been a long time since then. I guess it's easy to forget.
Not for me.
Exactly.
So what are you doing here, exactly?
First line of defense.
You honestly expect another invasion?
It is not my place to ask. Unlike some, I do not shirk my duty.
Well,
It's not fair, and you know it.
I only speak the truth.
Aunt Dwayne Jobray, thank you for the raid.
Tell me about the Gillikin country beyond the gate.
Ahem. Gillikin is the northern division of Oz, denoted by the color purple. It is home to wild jungles and forests.
Great movie.
And exiles, right?
And for illegal magic users who try to escape the law, yes.
Sounds like my kind of
Actually,
place.
never mind.
Thanks, Big Booty Julie. Okay. Ask some general questions. Talk about old times. Is this how you make friends?
Let's talk about the old.
Genuine question.
If we must.
So many questions. I haven't had to do anything specifically with zoning yet, but go TikTok. How long has it been?
So, TikTok.
But I do work in construction law, so that is the kind of thing that comes up every now and again. I just haven't encountered it. My my paralegal and I were actually just talking about the whole Disney DeSantis thing. I only have like mental capacity for so many things, especially things in politics. And if I'm being honest, the trans issues and like the pew pew issues have kind of been at the forefront of my mind. So like DeSantis, I just hit the mic. DeSantis has kind of been, because I know he's always being shitty. And also like, as much as I would like for someone to make him look like an idiot, I don't think Disney is like the ally that it like markets itself to be either. And it's like all capitalism, right? Like they didn't care about what DeSantis was doing until it hit his bottom line. But again, I haven't really been following it in depth, so this is a slightly ignorant take. Yeah, exactly. Disney is not our friend. Yeah. It's definitely a broken clock situation. Oh my gosh, she's in heels too.
Yes, there was.
Everyone is such a slate.
Involved in this, and neither of you have a license.
Hey, you can't pin this on us.
Oh, yes, I can. You were experimenting with magic, and it destroyed your ship. It's obvious.
That's a lie. It's a conspiracy, I'm telling you. Someone's trying to drive us out of business.
It's an inside job.
To me, girl. Captain Bill, where were you last night?
I told you, I was at Ruggido's.
Ruggido? Consorting with a known enemy of Oz?
No, I was just having a drink.
Sure you were.
You leave him alone. He didn't do anything.
Are you saying it was you, Trot?
This is why you don't speak to detectives without a lawyer.
Either of us.
Now why would we destroy our own ship? It's our livelihood.
Perhaps it was an accident. Perhaps you didn't.
Yeah, I honestly don't know enough about it to give my legal analysis on it.
We didn't touch no magic.
That's a double negative. That means you did.
I do think one of the things that you'll experience if you go to law school or become a lawyer is people will text you about anything that's happening in news and expect you to have like some insight on it. Like when the Russia-Ukraine stuff happened, my friend texted me and was like, so like, you studied international law, like what's your take on this? And I'm like, I was a poli-sci major, but that's like not a real thing. I know as much as you do.
There was no magic.
But sorry, I'm talking over the dialogue.
Magic was involved in this, and neither of you have a license.
Hey, you can't pin this on us.
Oh, yes, I can. You were experimenting with magic, and it destroyed your ship.
Yes, it is. Fearsome fish.
That's a lie. It's a conspiracy, I'm telling you. Someone's
You said that already.
out of business.
Leave the theories to me.
Oh, they're looping. I didn't realize I was supposed to be interrupting this.
Where were you last night?
My bad. Don't mind me.
Ruggido, consorting with a known enemy of Oz.
No, I was just having a drink.
All right. Sorry, didn't realize I was supposed to interrupt this. I was just letting them go.
General Ginger. Hey, General. Still picking on the downtrodden?
Petra, what rock did you crawl out from under?
Nice to see.
I was not a debate kid. I was actually a speech kid.
Run along.
Ginger isn't gonna talk.
I competed in like 2 speech and debate competitions. I was a mock trial kid in college anyways for a year. And then I quit because the mock trial people were toxic, but that's a whole other thing.
It's our livelihood.
Perhaps it was an accident. Perhaps you didn't mean to. Magic is dangerous. That's why
I was for sure a theater kid.
We didn't touch no magic.
That's a double negative. That means you did.
Trot, keep quiet.
You got him.
Why? Does she have something to hide?
I'll tan your hide if you don't leave us alone.
Like a private law firm asked about that?
Handle this.
But Bill...
What gives you the right?
Also, I haven't seen Lemonade Mouth.
Queen Oz Ozma gives me the right.
Ozma wouldn't want you arresting us. We used to be friends.
See, now I don't know if I should be interrupting
She has
this.
no time for friends anymore. Just tell me what magic you used, and maybe she'll be lenient.
There was no magic.
General,
Petra, why don't you just go away? You're so good at that.
Ginger is intent on arguing with those sailors. She won't talk to me. Trot and Bill seem innocent. Maybe there's some evidence around here that Ginger missed.
Yes, there was. Magic.
Alright, well, I will just be investigating.
Have a license.
Hey, you can't pin this on us.
Oh, yes, I can.
I was so bad at interviews with law firms.
It's obvious.
Because I'm someone who deflects when I'm uncomfortable through humor, and lawyers,
Trying to drive us out of business.
I mean, the ones I work with appreciated my humor, but not everyone does.
Captain Bill, where were you last night?
I remember,
I was at Ruggido's.
when I was interviewing at my firm,
Enemy of Oz.
someone was talking about how a building collapsed, because, like, it's a construction law thing, and I just reflexively said, oh, it didn't pass the vibe check, and they thought that was, like, the funniest thing they'd ever heard. And when I was walking out, they clearly, like, didn't think I could still hear them. They said, I like how she's really herself.
Accident. Perhaps you didn't mean to. Magic is dangerous. That's why it's illegal.
Good stuff.
We didn't touch no map.
Hey, General, take a look at this.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
What is it now?
the people I work with are very nice and get me. Not everybody gets me when they meet me, which is fair. I'm kind of weird and
Bill, Trot,
different.
do you recognize this?
No.
Nope.
I think you're lying.
Oh, for Lurlene's sake, it's silver.
I know, I'm really a Gen Z lawyer stereotype.
It belongs to them.
Perhaps you're right. Okay, you two are
They're
off
too
the hook
poor.
for now. Get out of here. I'll have more questions for you later.
If they were
Also-
smart, they get out of town.
Get out of town.
Smart, I'd be out of business.
This is over here. Oh, but I don't know if I can. Hang on. He still just kind of looks like a black blob, but that is what he is, so.
So, General,
Petra, why are you here? And who asked you to interrupt my investigation?
just being a concerned citizen, General.
You stop being concerned. the day
According to his age test, oops, I didn't mean to press the button. He is 5.
Yeah, I do.
And according to his age test, he is a Capricorn, which
She's asking for a
I
in the know.
do not think is correct. He is like an Aries for sure. He lives in chaos. Talk about the old times.
Back then,
What about it?
Why
why
didn't you
didn't
help me?
That's all I wanted, just a little help.
It had nothing to do with us. You weren't the only one with family, Petra.
Family, family,
That's why
family.
we were fighting to protect our families. What made your brother more important than anyone else's?
I see it.
Because he was mine.
Then we have nothing more to discuss.
Drama at the gig.
I had to leave. You know that, don't you?
We were at war.
Okay, so we are a sassy detective in Oz, and Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz showed up and was like, my boyfriend hasn't texted me, so we're looking for him. And there's a lion who is sexy, who is a lawyer, but he's evil.
What happened after I left?
We won the war. What do you think?
And now we're getting lore,
Turned over the
backstory.
stones. We sent the Phanphasms packing.
And here you are now, strong-arming...
I can fix him too.
Shut your mouth, Petra. You're attracting flies.
Actually, let's talk about something else.
Yeah.
Good talks. Talk about the... Okay, I
need
won't do
help
it
on a
again.
case.
Help.
I wouldn't come to you if I could go anywhere else.
Yeah, Ansel is the person we're looking for. He is this sexy man with a mustache. I shouldn't... He's not that sexy. I'm sorry. I shouldn't just say that so liberally.
There was only one trick left to try. Here's 20 emeralds. What time is it?
Crooked cop.
You're lucky it's a slow night. You can ask
Typical.
whatever you want, but it doesn't mean I'll answer.
Do you know a man named Ansel?
That guy? Sure, I know him. What do you want with him?
I'm looking for him.
You deserve each other.
Oh, gross. Get out of here with your compet nonsense.
Betsy told me you arrested him.
I gave chase. That guy is more slippery than a greased fish.
I mean, we don't have access to the money, so we're just throwing it around, and I'm fine with it.
Shocked and disappointed. I thought General Ginger always catches the bad guy.
Oh, I'll get him. A guy like that doesn't stay underground for long.
What do you know?
What's he like?
He's smuggling scum is what he is.
That's real
Ansel's a
judgy.
smuggler.
That's what I said. He tried to hide some stuff at Betsy's place. He won't try that again in a hurry.
So.
Oh no, it
a
is Ansel Elgort.
smuggler. That makes things interesting. Anybody with an ear to the ground knows.
Aw, thank you for being patient with me. I know. When did I set up my stream? Like 5 months ago? I'm glad you're here. Where is he?
Our investigations are continuing. We'll find him.
What if I ask a second time?
Our
Okay. Oops.
Actually,
Didn't mean to do that.
else to ask you.
Suits me just fine.
I don't have the brain power to figure that out.
About Trot and Bill.
Ansel Elgort does sound like a fake name, though, does it not?
Who does that cufflink belong to?
I don't know, Petra. You just gave it to me. I'll take a look at it later.
You know, that's fair.
Who are Trot and Bill?
Just some sailors. They don't concern you.
What happened here?
It's none of your business, Petra.
Looks like the remains of a ship.
Brilliant. I can see why you're a detective.
Never mind.
We really showed them. Okay, I think that's all we've done.
See you around, General.
My favorite sitcom.
Sure.
See, my mind immediately went to Scooby-Doo, but that's not a sitcom. I watched a lot of early morning cartoons, and I really liked vintage cartoons. H2O might be up there. But also just like a classic, I really liked Hannah Montana. I watched that all the way through, for sure.
Hello,
Even when I was
General.
probably like
Long
too
time no
old to
see.
watch
It's been
Disney, I watched
16
Hannah
years,
Montana.
hasn't it?
Not long enough.
You flatter me. I need to ask you a couple of questions.
I haven't
This
done anything, I haven't seen
looks
anything,
like
nobody's
several
told
of
me
my
anything.
ex-boyfriends,
Let me ask my
unfortunately.
questions first.
Ask whatever you want, but I just gave my answers.
Oh, Wizards of Waverly Place. Yeah, that... Do I like Wizards more than Hannah Montana? Maybe. I liked the Wizards of Waverly Place movie more than the Hannah Montana movie, that's for sure. It had some drama, some stakes, because like only one person could be the family wizard until they kind of backtracked and had two people be wizards at the end.
Tell me about smuggling, Jack.
Oh, that old story. Didn't you try this 2 years ago?
I can fix
You
him.
got nothing on me, so beat it.
Just humor me. I'm here to pick up that illegal magical artifact.
Lurline give me strength.
Yeah, I don't think you can sub yet. I am... Because I just started streaming. I'm not even a Twitch affiliate yet,
Ozma.
so I don't have anything set up. So it's just following and vibing.
Operation work.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oz is a magical kingdom, but magic artifacts and goods are now illegal.
Yeah, ain't that a shame?
Yeah.
Most magical artifacts are small. Small enough to fit inside a pumpkin, perhaps?
Sure, whatever you say.
Now there's a thought. Pumpkins could be the perfect cover for smuggling magic artifacts in and out of the city.
Yeah, you gave me the same song and dance years ago. You here to make up stories, or do you have a real reason for being here?
I have a magic artifact I need to smuggle out of the
Very
city.
smooth, very subtle. This is gonna
Nice
work.
try.
I know you're a smuggler, Jack. Everybody knows. How come you haven't been pinched?
Because I haven't done anything.
I guess I really need to read the Wizard of Oz books. There is some deep lore.
You've
Ask
got
about
some nice
pumpkins.
pumpkins here, Jack.
You want some? I could give you a good price.
Thanks, but no.
Pumpkins? You really like pumpkins, don't
really
you?
like pumpkins, don't you?
Well, you work with what you know.
So, you've got a head for pumpkins, you'd say.
Oh, haha, that joke stopped being funny years ago.
Favorite game? Probably Professor Layton and the Diabolical Box. The second Professor Layton game. All of the Professor Layton games have a special place in my heart.
What would happen if I broke one of those pumpkins open?
What would happen if I
I'd
smashed
call up
these
the cops and have
pumpkins?
you arrested for destroying property.
Dude, the Layton fandom has reawakened. I was not expecting there to be a new Layton game, like, ever. We don't even have Switch ports for all the old Layton games. I'm so excited. Even if the new game isn't good, I feel like there's a solid chance that they'll port the older games to, like, newer consoles to help, like, promote the franchise. And that's all I want. That's all I want. I know.
What's inside those
I
pumpkins?
actually looked this up. This really did seem like a passion project for the developer, which we love.
We both know what's inside your pumpkins.
What?
We both know.
Pumpkin stuff? Seeds? What could you possibly be referring to?
Jack Pumpkinhead was always a cool customer. I know he's lying, and he knows that I know. And there isn't a single thing I can do about it. You know what? I'm sick of talking about pumpkins.
You know,
Then you're in the
I
wrong
talked about
place.
this a little bit in my Nancy Drew game. But point-and-click developers were really the only ones who marketed towards women because they operated under the assumption that girls didn't have consoles. So they're like, oh, they have a computer. They can play computer games.
I want to ask
And
you
I
about
feel like
Ansel.
because there's already a
Who's that?
larger female
I'll ask
fan
questions,
base,
Jack.
the fan base tends to be less exclusionary towards other women.
Who is Ansel?
How should I know? I never heard of the guy.
So you say.
You know, it's not like you're trying to play a first-person shooter where, like, the second you mention that you're interested in that, some guy's gonna be like,
Where is Ansel, Jack?
that's what they sound like.
Come on, spill it.
I ain't got nothing to spill, lady. I never heard of Ansel, and I certainly don't know where he is.
Curse those expressionless eyes. I can never tell if he's lying or not.
You're right. That is kind of dark and twisted, huh?
Ansel was a smuggler.
Pumpkin man living in a pumpkin house.
So, you're a smuggler too.
We've established
Tried
that,
to do
yes.
on me 2 years ago, Petra. It didn't work then, and it ain't gonna work now.
Yeah, Phineas says it's true, so it must be true.
Forget it.
Done and done.
We can't talk about the old times.
Let's talk about Ansel again.
I told you, I have no idea who that is.
You know what? Forget it.
Done and done.
Good talk. Okay, well, I
See
guess
you
we're
later,
done.
Jack.
The gump stand is that away. Feel free to use it.
Marina, I don't think I've heard of that one. So yeah, I'll definitely check that out. I'm always on... If anyone knows any point-and-click games, like, definitely send them my way. I can't go into his house. Pumpkins.
The Royal
University.
was built soon. I've never been inside myself. I was educated the hard way.
On the streets. I say I avoided first-person shooters because of the toxicity, but I also just don't have the reflexes for it. I mean, I didn't play them when I was younger, so I feel like there's kind of a learning curve when you're young. It's kind of like learning a language. I'm just bad at them. But I like them. I like watching Dan play them, if that counts in backseat gaming.
So this is what education looks
I haven't played Jenny LeClue, but that one
Can't say I'm impressed.
has always been like on our list of things when Dan and I are looking through the Nintendo eShop of like things to play. I don't know. The trailer like didn't fully convince me, but if it's good, I'll definitely play it.
Hello.
Welcome to the Temple of Learning.
Is that Sarah
I'm
Palin?
Professor H.M. Wogglebug, T.E. at your service.
Wogglebug. Are you the same Wogglebug who wrote Flight Patterns of the North Munchkin Tooth Sparrow?
The very same. You've read my book?
No, but it's on my shelf. Right next to Mating Calls of the
I
Gilligan.
feel called out.
You've bought my books but haven't read them.
Shush.
Well, not exactly. I found them in a box on the street.
I see.
Thrifty.
Did you want something?
She can see Oz from her window. Ask about
What is this
machine.
machine?
Ah, you are interested in my knowledge pharmacy?
Knowledge pharmacy.
All the wisdom and knowledge of the past in pill form. Our students simply take one of these pills and
He's
the
red
knowledge
pilling
pops
people.
right into their eager little minds. So much more efficient than the old, outdated methods of teaching.
I'd like a knowledge pill.
I'm afraid you aren't enrolled here.
Boo.
Authorized to use the machine.
Let's talk about something else. About this university.
My favorite subject.
Yes. Where are all the students?
Where are all the students?
They are off learning something, of course. Contributing.
This is what the liberal universities don't want you to know.
University.
Can I enroll?
I'm afraid the waiting list is quite long. If you submit an application, we'll review it in 5 years' time.
Great.
What do you teach here?
Teach? My dear, we do not do anything so crass as teaching. We learn.
What's the difference?
Why waste time teaching old subjects when the world is full of new things?
Red flag, red flag, red flag. No wonder he built a red pill machine.
It's the future.
Let's talk about something else. I'm looking for someone. Can you answer a few questions?
Answering questions is what I do best, my dear.
Do you know a man named Ansel?
Perhaps. What is his field?
Field?
Anthropology, science, literature?
I don't think he's involved in any of those.
Then I haven't heard of him.
Oh, man.
Here's his photograph. Do you recognize him?
Come to think of it, yes I do. It looks like one of Cutter's fellows.
We did that. Who's Cutter?
Cutter?
Cutter? I thought there was going to be more to that.
Do you know where Ansel is now?
I wouldn't have the slightest idea.
What do you remember about Ansel?
Nothing, I'm afraid.
I mean, I've always wanted to make YouTube
Let's
videos.
talk about something else.
Let's actually... Oh. I've always wanted to make YouTube videos, and I remember I would always write scripts for YouTube videos back in, like, when I was 15, 16, but I was, like, way too embarrassed to film myself and edit myself because, like, I could not stand how I looked. But I'm, like, a hard YouTube fan. Like, I watch YouTube videos the way I feel like a lot of people watch TV. And I feel like I would see people talk about things, and I'm like, I could do that. I have things to say. It's always been something I wanted to do. It was more a matter of, like, getting the confidence to do it, because it is such a hard thing to, like, put yourself out there, right? Especially in the beginning when you only have, like, when you don't have an audience. That's the time when people are like, ugh, she's trying publicly? How dare she? Whereas now I feel like people are like, oh, there's a number attached to it, so it's fine.
About your machine.
That makes sense?
Yes?
Thank you. I'm glad too. I'd like a knowledge pill.
I'm afraid you aren't enrolled here, so you aren't authorized to use the machine.
Because I also started it because I was like avoiding doing my law school finals. And honestly, I don't have like much of a social life or much of a life outside of work. And if I didn't have YouTube, like, I don't know what my life would be like, you know? It wouldn't be a happy life.
Trips, I suppose you can call them. I think they are foolish, but we are a university, and I suppose there is some value in it.
How long has Cutter been here?
Oh, years. He came here as a student. He couldn't afford the tuition, so he offered to work as my assistant.
Classic.
5 years later, he's still here. Quite indispensable.
Is Cutter a
I mean, it's the
professor?
same way I started Twitch streaming. You just kind of have to accept that
He's my assistant.
your first Twitch stream or your first video is gonna be kind of bad.
Have his head in the clouds.
I say that, but someone in my DMs, actually, let me look up her channel name. Someone in my DMs was talking about wanting to start her channel, but being nervous because she works a full-time job. And she sent me the video that she just made. Her name on YouTube is Spinanium, Spinanium. Her first video is about foster homes, and it was incredible. But yeah, I think it's just accepting that that you're not going to know everything and it's okay, and that's like how you learn.
Is Cutter here?
Yes, I believe he is. He recently got back from an expedition.
Could I speak to him?
I don't see why not. Cutter, come out here.
Yes, Professor?
See, I don't get Fortnite streams. All I get is just like videos I've already watched, which is not helpful.
Whatever you need.
But also, I don't help the algorithm because I fall asleep to a lot of videos, so like I do repeat watch a lot of stuff.
About Cutter.
Yes.
He's right there.
Is Cutter a professor?
Oh,
Let's. Thanks.
thought I was
Professor.
talking to
I'll be
Cutter.
back.
Good evening to you.
Let's shit talk Cutter in front of Cutter.
So your name is Cutter?
Yes, and your name?
Petra. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, all of my
What can I help you with?
lately it's all just been Jenny Nicholson. Usually there might be like some Sarah Zed in there too.
I'm looking for
It's
a
people
man
who I
named
can
Ed.
count on to like not have random sound effects or like loud
Tall man,
bits in the middle.
mustache?
That's him.
Yes, I knew him.
Knew him.
He disappeared on a recent expedition of mine.
Whoops.
He hasn't returned yet.
Where's
I think we know the
Toto?
answer to this question.
I don't know. He joined an expedition to the Gillikin country several months ago. I haven't heard from them. I'm afraid they're lost.
He could be. I honestly don't remember how this game ends, so...
Ansel is back in the city.
He is?
According to my client, yes.
And you're looking for him?
I'm doing
Yes.
my best.
I am doing my best.
I wonder. Who asked you to look for him?
I can't tell you.
I do watch Kaz Row.
Close to finding him?
Something
They
about
make really good
Cutter
content too.
sets my radar off. I'm not sure I can tell you that either.
Please, it's very important.
I'm sorry.
Why are you so
Why are
interested in
you so
Ansel?
interested in Ansel?
If he returned from the expedition, then he can tell me what happened. It's a matter
Just-
of historical importance. I must.
History will call them roommates.
I can only give that information to clients. I'm sorry.
Then you can tell me.
Oops,
what you
didn't mean to
uncovered,
skip
yes?
that.
Technically, he was right, but D's 700 emeralds bought a lot of silence. Tell you what, if you can match my client's price, then I'll share the information with you.
What price is that?
800 emeralds. I'm a detective, not a saint.
Also, yes to all those creators.
I'm just an assistant professor. I can't afford that much. Is there anything else you want?
Please, I'll do anything for information on Ansel.
me about Ansel.
He
Yes,
was an
defunct
adventurous
land.
sort. He joined my expedition because he liked to travel.
Expedition.
A historical expedition.
I watch a lot of Defunct Land videos. I feel like I feel like it's obvious if you just like watch my videos.
Waste of university money is what they are.
But I am such a theme park nerd. Not in that I talk about it in my videos, but I feel like I give off that energy. I can't pretend that I don't give off that energy.
What is your connection to Ansel?
He worked for me, that's all. He liked to travel, so he was always the first to sign on to whatever expedition I organized. He didn't ask for much money either.
Mike the Snare. Oh, Mike's. Mike's Mike. Mike's.
About your offer.
Yes, I know Mike's Mike, of course.
Do you still want to hire me?
Yes, I do. Is there anything else I can offer you?
Isn't knowledge priceless?
I want access to the knowledge pharmacy.
But you're not a student.
No, I'm not. But having
See
access
if
to
I know
those
Mike the
skills will help
Snare.
me in my investigations.
You know, you're right. Professor Wogglebug,
Yes, Cutter.
this woman is now temporarily on staff. With all the
No,
privileges
I
that
haven't watched
entails.
Mike the Snare.
Are you sure about that, Cutter? Knowledge is a precious thing to waste on those who don't deserve
Okay,
it.
yes,
She's
I'm
worthy,
watching
Professor.
Mike the Snare. I'm
Very
adding
well,
that to my
Cutter.
watch later.
Young lady, if you seek knowledge about anything, come and see me.
We're about to get red pilled. Yeah, the Peter Pan video might have been a subtle hint that I like that kind of thing.
How do I use this machine?
Simply face the machine and say, I desire knowledge.
You're pulling my leg.
Oh yeah?
I am pulling
Is your
nothing.
channel the same
No
as your
knowledge
Twitch name?
unless you ask for it.
Fine, here goes. I desire knowledge.
Alright, I'm saving you to my watch later too. Hang on, y'all. Okay, done. There's so many great people on YouTube, man, and I feel like I don't get recommended enough small creators. Or like diverse creators. I've told you, I get recommended like the same 10 people who I love, but I'm already subscribed to them.
Give me the public record of Queen Ozma.
I did not mean to click that, but we're gonna go with it. Save the pill. Oh, it's a green pill.
I desire knowledge.
Oh, I can just get them all.
Give
The
me
lion.
the public record of the lion.
Yeah, it's a very niche pill. Good for him.
Give me a brief overview of Oz.
I feel like this is just telling me fun facts. I don't know if I really need to do this. I'll swallow the pill though. But that sound effect is a little too real. Do I have any sketches? I want some sexy sketches of the lion. It doesn't seem to be happening though.
Oh, wait a moment, young lady. I can't let you leave here without swallowing that pill.
I'm saving it for later.
Knowledge is powerful. We can't let it get into the wrong hands, can we? Consume it.
What a
here.
narc.
Don't leave. That is final.
The kind of music is none. I listen to podcasts all the time. Or I listen to my running playlist, which I feel like is not emblematic of like the type of music I listen to just when I have the aux. You know, it's like... I feel bad because when I was in college, fun fact about me, I had a radio show with my friend Jay called Jay and Ash versus the World. And I would make it a goal to like find new music to play on the show every week. And I really just haven't kept up with it ever since I left.
No, it wasn't.
Well, it was eventually.
Listen, Trot, was it?
Yeah?
Listen, Trot, I've just got one thing to say.
Yeah, so my answer is like music that goes viral in TikTok, basically.
Get out.
But I like
Come on,
like
please.
Noah
I need
Kahan.
your help.
Is that how you pronounce his name?
I don't help thieves.
I wasn't stealing anything. I was just waiting for you.
Uh-huh.
I want to
Or
hire you.
what's their name? I really like their music too.
Can't you take on another?
TV Girl.
That stupid
I really like
general
them.
Ginger is harassing us. I don't know where else to go. Please listen. I can pay.
Like indie pop
An
stuff.
opportunity to bug the general and get paid for it?
Melanie
She's on the
Martinez.
level. All right, kid, you got 5 minutes.
Thank you. You were at the dock earlier, right?
Oops, I meant to
Remember
press
what
the
happened?
button.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. Kind of a good
I thought I got
detective.
Ginger off your case.
For a while, yeah, but she's still not convinced. She's going to arrest Bill. I know it. Can you find out what
Classic.
really happened, please? We can always get another ship, but I can't replace Bill. He's like a big brother.
Brother. Why did she have to use that word? All right,
Triggered.
Trot, I'll look into it.
Thank you. How much will I owe you?
I'll do it
Yeah.
for free.
I might be a sap, but I'm not crazy.
Okay, well maybe that's just me.
My normal rate is 50. Can you manage that?
50? Oh, definitely. Thank you.
Where can I find Bill?
He's at Ruggados. He's not quite himself.
I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, same with Melanie Martinez. I really like
Where can
what
I
she's
find him if I
doing
have any more
lately.
questions?
I think it's so cool that, especially as a female artist, I feel like your image
I can take care
is
of
such a big part of your brand, and I think it's cool that she's kind of removing
Thanks.
her face from her brand and just kind of letting her music
50 emeralds?
be what it is.
Charity? What was I thinking? I guess I'm a sucker for.
And her music's really good. I really like Void,
Think about it. That's no
the
surprise.
contortionist.
How old would you be now, William? Older than Trot? Yeah.
Sorry, I'm speaking over
Get a hold of
Petra.
yourself, Petra.
Rama dumping.
You've got work to do.
Also button. Mug. Sadly, I also had to stop drinking coffee. Oh. Also, I need to... Is there a way to save without... I don't want to accidentally... I feel like I've been playing for a while and this game is old, so I don't want it to crash on me. But I don't want to press quit and accidentally, like, not save my progress. So I'm just going to keep it as, as is. And make it even less recoverable if I am wrong. I did too, Phineas.
I told you, I was right here.
But now I take Adderall and Wellbutrin.
Vouch for him.
Like I'd trust you.
And I'm currently in the process for getting tested for like a heart condition.
A general that defeated
Kind of talked about it in my Bad Cinderella video, but basically caffeine plus like the medication I'm already on is like I can't. Makes me not be able to stand up anymore, so I had to stop drinking coffee.
Yes. Your mouth is moving, but nothing of worth is coming out. Leave, Ginger. You are disturbing my customers.
Yeah, it happens. I hate being that person because I remember we used to live with somebody who was like, caffeine is the most normalized addiction in society. And I'm like, chill out. It's fine.
Which makes him practically untouchable. Still, the guy lost his home, country, and all his magic powers. I suppose he deserves something in return. I'd almost feel sorry for him if he didn't try to aid the Phanphasms during the war.
So who are the Phanphasms? Do we know this? Is this part of the lore, Blue Star?
The captain looks like a wreck. I hope he's able to answer some of my questions. Captain Bill?
What?
My name is Petra. We met earlier at the dock.
Sorry, the music is a little loud right now. Chill out.
The dock? I had nothing to do with that explosion.
Relax, Captain. Your friend Trot hired me to help you.
Help? I don't need any help. I'll get out of this. I always do.
Sure you will. And I want to help you.
Well, I can't say it's POTS because I'm not diagnosed, but yes, that's like what I'm getting tested for. I have a tilt table test. I had one initially scheduled for the end of July, but my primary care was like, that's too long. So I went to a cardiologist to basically get like a second opinion. And so I have a tilt table at the end of June instead. Also, at the risk of cropping, put myself here. Oh, are they like the Wicked Witch of the West, like little monkey guys? Or are those different?
I'd like to learn more about you, Captain.
But yeah, if for anybody who doesn't know what POTS is, it's a condition where like your heart beats really fast when you go from sitting to standing up, or like from laying down to sitting up straight even. And your blood pressure can't compensate for like how fast your heart is beating. So in like extreme cases, you can pass out. And like, I kind of suspect that I got COVID in like February. Because that's when I kind of started getting these symptoms. And I've kind of just been on this for like 3 years. And I went and saw a cardiologist at like the end of 2020. Sorry, I'm interrupting the game. I went and saw a cardiologist at the end of 2020 because I was like, I faint like randomly when I go from sitting to standing up. Isn't that crazy? And she's like, well, women just like faint sometimes in their 20s. And then like sometimes they grow out of it. So maybe just wait 10 years. And I was like, okay, I won't see a doctor again for 2 years. I'm so sensitive. I could not handle like, ugh. Doctors have such an impact on people when they're in a fragile state, I'll just say. But it's kind of gotten to the point where it's like still going on, and I'm like, okay, I need to like actually pursue this and see if that's a thing. Yeah, I know. Thank you, y'all. And it was a woman. Like, I kind of expected a woman to be more empathetic because I feel like that's such a man thing, because POTS is like a condition that's very common in women particularly. And so it's not one that people really respect a lot of the time.
I knew her parents way back when. They're gone now.
Yeah, that was kind of just a bummer.
Everyone but Trot.
He's rambling. I had better be careful.
Okay, there we go. We're good. Yeah, thanks, y'all. Right. I just...
Do you have any enemies?
Enemies?
I don't know. My friend, who is in med school, told me that doctors are taught about like bedside manner and how to actually talk to people, but it clearly isn't enough. Because Throughout this time, I've met a lot of really dismissive people
Have you ever
who
experimented with magic?
aren't helping people get healthier, but yeah.
Who needs magic? The sea, the wind, and a sturdy.
I don't know. I don't mean to hate on healthcare in general, because I feel like
Never liked the stuff. Never.
people getting dismissed by the healthcare is kind of an on-ramp sometimes to like conspiratorial thinking. And I don't want to say that. Doctors are doing their best, but like women aren't studied, POTS isn't studied, people are overworked, and like when they see someone who like to them looks healthy, is in their 20s and like is in law school, it's much easier for them to be like, oh, you're stressed, than for them to actually go through testing you. So like I understand, but you know. Yeah, exactly. Like if I was
I'd like
like
to learn more
black
about
women have it far worse than I would. Like
Let's
there's
talk
so
about
many
something
layers
Good.
that make it harder to access healthcare. And like I'm very fortunate that I can afford to like even pursue this. It's a
Let's talk about pumpkins, Bill.
whole thing, y'all.
Do you know Jack Pumpkinhead?
Crazy Fox, you came in a great time. I'm talking about the inequities of healthcare,
Hard to miss.
Ever do business with him?
but on the real, we're investigating someone's gone missing,
About something else.
and so we're trying to find him. And also, a ship exploded, and we're trying to figure that out. I've also kind of lost track of what I've already asked, but
I'd like to talk to you about the explosion.
so sorry if I've already asked this, but
You and
I
everybody
need to get this.
I don't even care who did it anymore. I can rebuild the ship if people would just leave me alone.
Your
What is
theory.
your theory?
Me? I got none.
What could have started the explosion?
Magic, apparently. That's what Ginger says.
Is that what you...
Aura, I'm so
I
sorry.
believe that it could have been magic, but it wasn't started by me.
Was anything of value destroyed, aside from the ship?
No, there's my livelihood and possibly my liberty, but that's all.
Did you see the explosion?
No, I didn't. We went over there this afternoon and saw the remains. Trot insisted on calling the guard, and then I get accused. Not to blame Trot, it wasn't her fault. Oh well.
Let's talk about something else.
Uh-huh.
I'd like to learn more about you, Captain.
Uh-huh.
Let's talk about something else.
Good.
Sorry, I forgot what I've already done. I know I think I asked about the explosion already.
Let's talk...
Okay,
I'd
just
like to
making
talk
sure.
about-
Whoops.
Uh-huh.
Let's talk...
Pumpkin.
Let's talk...
Okay, yeah. Have
See you
talked about
around,
everything.
Captain.
Just making sure.
A fancy mirror adorns the top shelf.
I just want to know what he's up to, you know?
It's been too long. Are you here for business or pleasure?
Business, I'm afraid. I'm on a case. 2 cases, in fact.
Oh, shame.
Can I ask you a few
Talk about the
questions
old
this
days.
place?
It's my favorite topic of conversation.
Have you done some work on the place?
You've noticed. Yes.
It really is an anti-Drew game in Oz form. That's why I liked it, I think.
Some of those glasses look very fancy.
Well,
But there haven't been a ton of
I
puzzles.
have a knack for finding anything pretty and shiny.
Zells.
What made you decide to open a bar, anyway?
Well, you know, what other options are there for an exiled gnome king? A gnome king who was stripped of his home, magic, and throne, and forced to live in a foreign kingdom against his will.
Uh,
Oh, but I'm not bitter, not at all. After spending many years penniless, I've managed to earn enough money to open this place.
The trauma.
I'm an honest businessman now. I've let bygones be bygones.
Sure.
I now spend my days and nights listening to the sorrows of the ones who conquered me. You Ozians are so delightful.
That we are. How's business?
how's business?
Oh, fine, fine. I can't complain. Are you buying anything?
His hair's pretty sick.
I told you, I'm on a case.
Right. Perhaps later.
Right.
Let's talk about something else.
I'm such a good conversationalist.
Just do best.
Talk about the old days.
Right?
We love those old days.
What were the phanphasms like?
You fought in the war, didn't you?
Sort of, but I never saw them up close like you did.
Was Trisha,
They are interesting
Petra carrying?
bodies of a human, but with heads of ferocious animals. Not like the animals you have here. There was something primal about them.
But you joined forces with them.
We needed dumb muscle. Unfortunately, they weren't as dumb as I thought.
Do you ever miss the Gnome Kingdom?
Once in a while. Sometimes I imagine that the distant city lights are gems embedded in cavern walls, and the hustle and bustle on the streets are my subjects ready to worship at my feet. But times have changed. Relations between Oz and the gnomes are pleasant. They have a new king now. The kingdom is thriving. I'm a relic. They have no need of me anymore.
How did you get captured anyway?
Alright.
My, you are asking personal questions today.
I've always wanted to know.
We're not in Kansas anymore, Omega Fusion.
Oh yes, I heard about your brother.
Right. My question?
Certainly.
Yes, my dead brother. We've got that.
Gnomes, the first and foremost fan
Partner.
sacrificed me in order to save his worthless hide. Left me for your army to capture while they invaded your city.
Is that right?
Oh.
I was told that Ginger's army captured you.
That's what she would like to think. The Phanphasms made me a sacrifice, but forgot that I knew all about their invasion plan. I told your queen everything.
He's a
That's why I was
snitch.
given political asylum. I was stripped of all my magic power and can't return home again, but at least I'm not...
Captain is really throwing it back there, isn't he?
You're lucky you lost your magic. Folks who practice magic tend to disappear very quickly around here.
A small mercy. I have forgotten every magic spell I ever...
The mystery, so there's
Let's
two
talk about
mysteries.
something else.
First, Dorothy's boyfriend has gone missing. She might be getting ghosted. Second, a ship exploded, and we're like, what's that all about? Those are the two mysteries so
Can I ask you
far.
some questions about Captain Bill?
Poor man. You are helping to clear him?
Yes.
Poor sad flop.
Well, do the best I can.
Was he really here last night? I'm not gonna tell the guard. I want to help him.
Yes, he really was here. Him and his little friend.
Trot.
Yes, she was upstairs. I rent them a small room when they are in town.
Does he have any enemies?
The captain? Why, no.
I agree, Blue Star.
Who does business with him?
We never talk business. He sits quietly and drinks. That's all he wants to do, and I let him. He comes here to get away from his troubles, after all.
Does he often seem troubled?
Who doesn't have troubles?
You've got a point.
Okay, I really have to pee, so I'll be back in a second. But talk amongst yourselves. We'll do it. All right, class. How are we doing? Did chaos ensue while I was gone? All right. We're back. Sorry about that. I drink a lot of liquids.
Does he come here often?
Whenever he is in town, they rent a small room upstairs.
I'm very efficient at peeing. This is, I mean, not to brag, but...
Let's talk about something else.
Also, the bathroom is literally like right over there, so it's no.
I'm looking for someone. Can I ask you some questions?
I did.
I'll do my best.
We don't skip.
Have you ever heard of a man named Ansel?
But I couldn't abandon y'all. I had to get
Never
back
heard that
fast.
name.
Figures, just like everybody else in this town. Here's his photo. Have you ever seen him?
Doesn't ring a bell, I'm afraid.
I am a P speedrunner.
Let's
You've
talk
got
about
me.
something else.
Yeah, I think we've talked about
Don't leave the
everything.
window. I'm on the clock.
Of course, of course.
Yes, I had that one. It's Nancy Drew Legend of the Crystal Skull. It's not one of their best ones, if I'm being honest, but the spooky vibes are there.
Hello, General.
Twice in one evening, Petra? How did I get so lucky?
Looks like we're partners, General. I was hired to
Enemies to lovers?
Petra, if you think I'm going
My
to
favorite Nancy Drew game is probably Alibi and Ashes, but that's just me.
General, for old time's sake.
If it's old times you're thinking of, you'd just give up and walk away, wouldn't you?
General, I don't like this any more than you do.
Shadow Ranch may be up there too, but Shadow Ranch has some like,
Trying to bribe me
well, Alibi and Ashes has some kind of, has that one bad puzzle at the end too.
Case, I'll talk to you.
Danger and Deception Island is also one of my favorites, but that's also just because that was like the first one I played, so it has a special place in my heart. And I have like a weird thing about whales. They kind of scare me, but I love them.
Why are you so sure it was Bill?
I have my reasons.
Come on, he's harmless.
You should take
Come
a look at your
on.
friends more carefully. He was arrested several years ago.
Where was Bill on January 6th?
That's not relevant.
Actually, funny you say that, Omega. They just announced that they're making a new one, and it's like
How do you
the
know
fandom is
it's
ablaze. We haven't had new content in years, like 5 years.
It's magic, you know.
Can they?
Yes. And before you ask,
Warnings at
no,
Waverly
you
Academy
can't
is a really
harm
good
our
one.
dogs.
Any leads on that cufflink?
We're looking into it. And we're looking into it.
Let's talk about something else.
I'd rather not talk at all.
Oh, okay, we still can't talk.
I'm still trying to find Ansel.
So am I.
Any progress?
You probably got like a speeding ticket. This is a cop we're talking to. Okay, yeah. See what I mean? Right, we already...
About that what about... Why are you so sure it was Bill?
I have my reasons.
Sorry, I skipped over the dialogue. I thought we'd already
Come
had
on,
the
he's harmless.
talk. Okay, yeah, we have had this talk. Yep. Oops.
How do you
Okay.
know-
Dogs.
Didn't mean to click that either.
So,
Okay.
General, how goes it?
How are you, Ginger?
What is this? Friendly chit-chat.
Ginger Minge.
I'm busy, Petra.
About that what...
Did I miss something? Why is it still up here?
Let's talk about something else.
I'd rather not talk at all.
Yeah, I feel like...
See you
Alright.
around, General.
Yeah, get out of here.
The walk speed in this game goes crazy. Y'all don't even know. Trying to figure out where I should go. We have some buttons, so I might see what that does. See, we're nowhere near the fastest we can walk, and like, she's already power walking.
Hello there! I've got some buttons for you.
You do? Oh, that's dreadful. Oh, do I mean fantastic? Oh, it doesn't matter. Thank you, neighbor. Here, take this.
What's this?
Oh, some drawings I found.
This is where we get the sexy sketches.
You were expecting something else?
No, this is fine.
Exactly. Petra and I are cut from the same cloth.
I just can't do it. These drawings are labeled concept art. I have no idea what that means, but I'll keep them in my notebook.
Oh yes, we have to see it. TikTok. I want the sexy lion. Ooh. Hot. 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 All hot. All right. Thumbs up. Thanks, zombies. Glad you're here. We're solving a mystery, except I'm kind of lost at the moment, but...
Hello again.
The trail has gone cold, as they say.
The voice of greeting is like a leaf on the wind.
But maybe I need to do more knowledge pills. Actually, give me a hint, Scarecrow.
Wisdom to share?
Many things you must know. Deeds both good
Everyone
and
in this
bad
game would be a
are all
Tumblr
recorded
sexy
as
man.
part of history. Go, seek the halls of wisdom.
Yes,
The answers
okay.
recorded
I
there.
do need a knowledge pill.
Knowledge of an earlier time is of little value without evidence. One must be vigilant and search within the depths. Just be careful you don't get wet. And to ask others of what you discover. I hear that a dog waits outside the university gates seeking
Toto?
wisdom. But is he ready for such a thing? Knowledge isn't candy to be handed out freely.
You see how excited I am that there's a dog?
Who can tell the difference between knowledge and candy?
Not me.
See you around.
He's like every guy in my political science class who like wore a suit to every lecture.
Oh, great. Another animal blocking my way.
It's Toto!
Look, Buster, I'm going in there whether you like it or not.
The name's Toto, lady. And if you want to go in there, it's no skin off my paws.
You're not guarding the entrance?
No.
Sorry. Long day.
Toto!
Hey, Toto. I'd like to talk to you.
Hey,
Let's
wait,
talk about the
you
old
gonna do
times.
The cause?
Equal rights, man. Society's pushed folks like me around for long enough.
Yes! I am joining the cause.
Me? I'm just an ordinary Joe trying to better himself. Even though society wants to keep me down.
Don't let him keep you down, Toto. That's offensive, but I'll ask it.
You know Dee?
I'm working for her.
Oh, yeah, I think she mentioned you. Is your name, Sucker?
No. Petra.
Oh, she must have been talking about someone else.
What are you doing here?
Oh, so he's still Dorothy's dog.
Educated just like anybody else.
Yes, you do.
Let me in.
Why's that?
Because I'm a dog, that's why.
Fucked up.
Knowledge for themselves, for all the good it does them.
There's no rule that says dogs can't play basketball.
Sure.
You're Dee's dog, right? Have you ever met Ansel?
That guy? Sure.
Where do you think Ansel is?
I don't know. I could track him down by smell if I wanted to.
Is your nose that good?
Oh, I can sniff out magic, and that guy reeked of it. But honestly, I don't care. All I want is to get my paws on one of those knowledge pills. Just one.
Okay. Okay.
What did you think of Ansel?
So we need
Dee dates a
we
lot.
need something to swallow that makes it look like we're swallowing pills.
Sure.
Anyway, Ansel, he's alright.
And then
I
back to
guess.
me.
Funny, charming, good looking, if you're a human.
This guy?
The only thing is, the guy reeked of magic.
Magic?
He wasn't magic himself, but he carried around lots of magical stuff. Humans can't smell it, but I can.
Where do you think Ansel is?
I
I
don't know.
love that we're
Track him
just
down by smell if I
shooting the
wanted.
shit with this dog.
Is your nose that good?
Oh, I can sniff, but honestly, all I wanted just...
Yeah, okay, we
How
got
did
that
Dee
part.
and Ansel meet?
I don't know for sure. She came home.
Bye. Good night.
She goes out most nights. There's not much for her to do in the palace anymore. He slashed his money around, but then the money stopped being there. And I thought that would be the end of him. but Dee kept seeing him.
Then they got engaged.
Engaged? They got engaged?
You didn't know?
No, I didn't. Ah, great. That's all I need.
Where do you think Ansel is?
I don't know. I could track him down by smell if I want.
Is your...
All right, we've had this conversation.
Enough about Ansel.
Sure.
I know she's not talking to him the way you probably should be.
So, you can
Yeah, ever since I came here, I started smelling.
We know you can
All
smell
magic.
magic.
Smells slightly different, but they all have that same spicy, sweet smell.
Let's talk about something else.
Sure, I'm not going anywhere.
Tell me about yourself, Toto.
Me? Even though. Sure.
Tell me about...
Oops, sorry.
See
Okay.
you around, Toto.
Let's get him some knowledge. Let's get Toto red-pilled, shall we? I feel like we'll need something that like looks like a pill. I'm vibing with this game. It's living up to my childhood expectations. First of all, Sarah Palin is Glinda. Ariana Grande, watch out.
I desire knowledge. Does this machine keep records of court transcripts?
Yes, yes.
E.
Give me a transcription of Captain Bill's court trial. I desire knowledge.
Let me see. What should I get for him?
Give me a brief history of the Emerald City.
I'll give him the Emerald City. Okay. Let me see.
Young lady, please swallow that pill before you leave.
Oops.
Interesting. Bill was
Gulp.
accused of smuggling an illegal artifact into the city. He was put on trial but found innocent. One of the key witnesses was Jack Pumpkinhead. Apparently it was Jack's testimony that got Bill off.
We are learning some tea.
Young lady, please
No.
swallow that pill before you leave.
What if I swallowed the button? Okay.
Young lady, please.
Sorry. We need to go find something to eat. Sorry, don't mind me getting red-pilled over here. That's what I said earlier. They can see the wicked. They can see Oz from her house. This is either the flower shop. He's cruising. Or the bar is my other guess.
Scraps.
Hello there.
Bye, Scraps.
Oh. Okay, well. Oh.
Let's see what the current headlines are.
Nothing to see here. Okay. By the bar.
Evening, Petra.
Popcorn! Hang on.
I've got to leave.
Of course,
Hey, Ruggido.
Or that's
Mind if I
candy.
grab some candy?
We got it.
that's what they're there for. Of course, if you'd like something stronger.
Not quite yet. Maybe later.
Suit yourself.
We're candied up. All right. We're doing it, y'all. Don't worry, Toto. You will get the knowledge. I don't know why she was silent there, but...
Give me a brief overview of Oz.
Young lady, please swallow that pill before you leave.
These knowledge pills sure are tasty.
We got him. We got him so good.
Taste, but I'm glad you enjoy them.
What do you know? He's foolish.
Bye. Have a good night. Real intellectuals there, huh? All right, Toto.
Hey, Toto. Hey, Toto. Open wide.
Huh? What?
Hey, Toto.
I got a knowledge pill for you.
You did? Really?
Have you been a good boy?
Are you for real? Just give me the pill.
Yeah, don't patronize him, Petra. Woo!
Whoa! What a rush!
Learn anything exciting?
Not really, but still, what a kick in the synapses!
Yeah. Oh, you don't have any more thoughts?
How goes the protest?
Still fighting for the cause.
Hi, Heart the Seaweed. We are getting the dog high, yes. I kind of thought that he would have more to say.
Let's talk about...
Sure.
I'd like to talk about...
All right.
I gave him the knowledge pills and he was just
Where do you
like,
think Ansel is?
I don't know. I could track him down by smell if I want.
yes, we've established that.
Is your nose that good?
Oh, I can sniff out magic, and that guy reeked of it.
Yes.
But honestly, I don't care. All I want is to get my paws on one of those knowledge pills.
Toto!
Just one.
Toto!
Enough about Ansel.
Sure.
What more do you want from me, Toto?
Me? I'm just an ordinary Joe trying... Even
Oh my god.
Sure.
Did I just get scammed by this fucking dog?
See you around, Toto.
I'll be here.
I mean, I have more candy. Does he want, like, a specific...
I desire knowledge.
I am his dealer at this point. I'll get him one on
Give me
Dorothy.
The public record of Dorothy Gale.
I'm about to give this dog so much knowledge, and he's not even gonna appreciate it. Knowledge.
Young lady, please swallow. They are not.
What do
Alright, Toto, no more fucking around. I'm sorry. Toto. Toto. I feel very used. He's had enough knowledge for today. Yeah, it's like a real Adam and Eve situation. Fine. I'm taking this pill if you don't appreciate it. Never trust a dog. Well, it's in God's hands at this point. I think Jack had had some
Hello
stuff
again, Jack.
with the boat
Yeah,
mystery.
what do you want?
So we're just gonna skip past that because I can't.
You defended Captain Bill at his smuggling trial, huh?
It's public knowledge, yeah. Bill got a bad rap, I helped him beat it.
Since when are you so loyal?
Hey, I can be just as loyal as the next guy.
Sure you can.
That's really all you had to say? Well,
See you later, Jack.
The gump.
okay. I feel used, hurt, neglected. Scarecrow, what do you have to say on this situation?
The voice of greeting is like a leaf on the wind.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any more of your enigmatic wisdom to share?
Many things you must know. Knowledge of an earlier time is of little value without evidence. One must be vigilant and
Oh, he did say that part too, didn't he?
Don't get wet. And I
okay.
hear that a dog, but is he right now? But in
yes, okay.
See you around.
So something at the dock, right? Because there is water at the dock. Oh, there's a button there. I think what he's... Oh! Oh! Anyone want to help me out with this situation?
Hello, Trot.
Hi, Petra. How's the case going?
It's going. I have some more questions for you. I'd like to talk about Captain Bill.
Sure.
I'd actually really like you to get this orange thing for me.
How did you meet Captain Bill?
He was a friend of the family. And now he's the only family I've got left.
Did he ever experiment with magic?
No, we never touched magic.
I won't
Boring.
rat to the guard, Trot. You can be honest with me.
We never touched magic.
That's the way to be.
Bill had some trouble with the law, didn't he?
I thought I knew what was going on, and
That
then
was nothing.
Toto just stole some drugs from me and gave me nothing for it.
There was no proof. It has nothing to do with this.
Let's talk about something else. I'd like to know more about this explosion.
Sure.
What caused the explosion?
I don't know.
That's the mystery,
According to Ginger,
Petra.
it was magic. Maybe it was, but it wasn't us.
Where were you when the explosion took place?
It happened last night. Bill and I were staying in town. We came back here to check on things and we saw, well, this. We called the guard, of course. Big mistake.
Any theories?
Yeah, never call the cops.
I think someone is trying to frame us. But I don't know who. Why would someone do this to us?
I don't know, kid. Let's talk about something else.
Talk about something else.
Let's talk about your ship.
You mean what's
Get this orange thing for me, please.
What was the ship for?
to ship stuff, obviously. We
All
travel
right.
all over the kingdom and bring goods back.
What kind of goods?
Everything. Food from Munchkin Farms, gems.
This was
from
actually
Munchkin Farms,
Ariana
and
method
what we
acting
did
for her
or
role
where
in
we went. We
Wicked.
just like to
Fun
sell.
fact.
It's all Bill knows.
Was the ship magic in any way?
A magic ship? I don't think so.
Okay.
Was there any crew aside from you and Bill?
Nope, just us.
I think I've learned enough about your ship.
Okay.
Good
I'd
talk.
like to talk.
Okay.
Sure.
Let's talk.
Okay.
Thanks, Trot.
Okay.
Sure, Petra.
No help as usual. What? Hmm. hook, though. Okay, okay. That's something. Go back here? No, okay. I haven't heard of Fish Tank Live. What's that? I know, the suspension of disbelief in this game is a little inconsistent, but... if I were a hook, where would I be? I don't know why I want to try the bar again. Like an umbrella?
I don't suppose anyone would miss this.
I'm a point-and-click game
If you don't help
genius.
yourself, nobody else will.
I agree. Okay. Speed walking out of here. Oh my god, that... Are you not impressed? Look at us. We're doing the dang thing. Okay. We'll head over. We'll talk to the... Jack, right? Is the pumpkin guy. We'll do that. We have goals now. We have direction in life. We're not just giving Toto drugs.
Hello again,
Okay.
Jack.
Fine.
Yeah. What do you want?
Hey, Jack.
Hey,
Do you know
Jack.
anything about this pumpkin?
That's not one of mine.
You sure?
What's that supposed to mean? You think every pumpkin in town has to do with me?
That is
You're
that
the
is
expert,
offensive.
Jack.
It's not one of mine.
Well,
About your pumpkins.
What about them?
You know what? I'm sick of talking about pumpkins.
I'm
You're
not.
in the wrong place. Leave, why don't you?
See you later, Jack.
That was not
ghost stand
as
is that way.
helpful
Feel free
as
to
I thought
use
it would
it.
be. So criminals aren't very forthcoming with information. What do you think about this? About Bill? No. Everyone wants to be so careful with the pumpkin. Thanks, Moon. You know, looking hot in heels and a trench coat is a full-time job, so she's doing her best. Okay. I am... I really thought Bill would have something to say about it. Or what if I show Toto it? Okay, I'm gonna show Toto the pumpkin, and if that turns out to be nothing, I think that'll be it for the night.
Hey, Toto.
But Toto, I don't have high hopes
See
for.
if you detect magic.
Okay, you held up your end of the deal. Where's this pumpkin?
Finally! I didn't give drugs to the dog for nothing.
Definitely magic on there, no question. Now you won't be using that know-how to rat somebody out, will you?
Not if I can help it.
Well, okay. You did all right by me,
cab.
so I did all right by you.
Thanks, Toto. You've been a real help. And Bill has some explaining to do.
Okay.
You're all right, lady. Take
Ew.
yourself a dog whistle. Call me if there's anything else you need. Or,
I'm gonna be using that all the time.
Pills laying around.
Alright, you need to chill out with the pills, Toto. You need to see your family. It's okay if you make guesses, as long as you haven't played it before. Another thing, because I really don't remember much about this game. So, if y'all are guessing with me, I'm fine with that. But I think I'm gonna stop for the night. I'm really nervous to press quit. Because if it doesn't save, I'm gonna be really sad. Okay. Giving me a heart attack. Okay. Yeah. Fortunately, yeah, y'all can see my desktop. OBS was actually acting weird and wouldn't let me just show the thing. But okay, I feel like we made good progress on that. Yeah, so have a good night, y'all. I'll see you Thursday. We'll be playing Stardew Valley. And then I think next Tuesday, we're gonna pick this game up where we left off. Bye. Have a good night. Drink some water. Take care of yourselves. I'll see y'all later. Bye.